born in China?
I was born in Hanoi, Vietnam.
I was born in New Zealand.
So I was born in Bangkok, Thailand.
I mean, I think it's not like I assume, it's more like I think people just think I'm really talkative, that feel like I'm really friendly to go with.
I've heard a lot of people say that they think I was confident and have a bold personality when they first meet me.
When I lived in America, a lot of people assumed that I was Latino.
They always assume that I'm either Chinese, Japanese, or Korean, not Thai.
I think that's a really situation question. It depends on who I'm with and how other people kind of give me the feedback. That's kind of like eye contact, how they're acting, talking with different, like a really sneakily, like trying to say, like, you know how you can tell that when someone's talking at the back of you, you can just tell. Of course, I'm not gonna be confident. But like, if I'm with my friends, sometimes I just kind of in my real, like, I don't care. Like, you know, I have my friends around. But when I'm alone, of course, I do feel like a little nervous and scared.
Yeah, I usually like to be myself because I've learned over the years that it's good to just be yourself and you attract the people who are good to be in your life.
Mostly yes, but then sometimes if I walk past like a certain group of people, I'll be like, oh, that's so scary.
If I'm in my favorite outfit, I would definitely feel really confident, despite the fact that I know people would probably stare at me because my style is not really normal for a daily life outfit you would wear. I like to wear bold colors and have a lot of accessories, so. But yeah, if I'm in my favorite outfit, I'll be very confident.
Always respect elders, that they like have a lot of power over you and stuff like that.
I feel like I was taught a lot of just usual things that people are taught, like being a good person and stuff like that. But yeah, but my parents did have like a little bit of a closed up view, like they were more open, but a little bit closed view. And I was also raised as a Muslim.
Growing up, especially having Asian parents, they tend to tell me that I have to have a lot of manners and shows a lot of respect for the elderly. I tend to got told that I shouldn't stand out too much in public, or like just keep everything to myself, keep quiet and not really expressing myself a lot.
When we were young, I believe none of us know there is a word called gay, there's a word called lesbian, bisexual. But it just always in my mind that I'd be like, oh, so it's all girls dating with boys. Why is not boys dating with boys, or like girls dating with girls, or there's extras, like a lot of other options that you can do. Like, why is that? That's literally when I was really kind of confused and always been asking, but never really get a right answer from either my teachers or my parents.
Somewhat yes, I would always still have that respect for like someone who's older than me, and then even with like friends and stuff.
It's definitely changed so much that I know myself that yes, I am gay, but my identity is queer.
The more I grew up, especially at the age of 15, when I first came to New Zealand, I stopped believing in those ethics that I got taught, especially on how not to express yourself. I think it's better to be able to express who you are, because it helps a lot with your mental health, honestly. If you get to be able to show who you are to the public, you feel more seen and heard. And when I got taught not to express my feelings, it's also not really good, because of course you want to be heard. Of course you want your feelings to be valid to other people, right? So yeah, I stopped believing in those, whatever I got taught when I came to New Zealand, especially because here it has a lot of things more progressive than in other Asian countries. Yeah.
Well, my ethics has definitely changed because I'm much more open of a person. So like I'm open to a lot more new ideas and lifestyles and stuff. And yeah, I know not to kind of just judge or anything like that. So yeah.
Both, but I think more so New Zealand because I spent most of my life here now than in Thailand.
I'd say more toward being a New Zealander since I was born here and lived here most of my life.
I would say I have a better connection with my Vietnamese root, just because I grew up in Vietnam and I only came here 3 years ago, so I relate more with my heritage as a Vietnamese person.
I would say both actually, because I came here not as young ages like some people came here like 2-3 years old, but how I'm so open. I think the way I talk with my friends, it's pretty like New Zealand vibes, like which in China, you know, it's Asian country, it's kind of really traditional, and it's just really hard to kind of be as open or be as like slay. That's the word. I always love the Chinese food. It's just too good. But otherwise, the culture base, I think I would say I'm more on New Zealand side, but at the same time, I still get the affection and impact from my family since they been like since my parents both lived in China for like over their half of their life.
I would say yes because as an immigrant, there's people usually stereotypes a certain type of group of people coming from a different country.
Yeah, I think like New Zealand has been really good with that, with treating people well, even if they are of different cultural background. But I have heard stories, so they're always that it can improve.
Like in high school, I was always like segregated into a certain group, and then there's not always like times where everyone's like mixed together well. It's always like one race and then another race.
I think for rainbow community is just part of the reason, and also there's more that in the society that we call it racism that could be happening around, including where you came from, who you look like, who you are. So I would say for rainbow community there is a part of the reason for it, but I believe there's definitely more that come with the more harsh time for people.
Try your best to make as many friends as possible. Don't stick to just like people you're comfortable with. Try making friends with like everyone, even if they're not like the same race as you or even if they look scary.
I'd like to say just be true to yourself, and with life just pace yourself, because there's lots of time in the world. You don't need to get everything done when people expect you to get it done. Like if you want to take time off from studying after you finish high school, that's fine. So yeah.
I think this question is also kind of a way that I would tell the younger myself back to the time that please be yourself, and you know, you are still young, everything you are exploring, there's nothing that's called right and wrong. There's nothing that's a bad question, there's nothing a bad activity that you're not doing. We all came from as an experience. So try to figure out who you are as really good steps that you are getting to there. So please be who you are. Please be you.
My advice would be, please be nice to other people. It costs $0 to be nice to anyone, and honestly, life itself is hard enough already, so you don't have to make another person's life hard. So yeah, I would hope that the younger generation knows how to act nicely and treat other people like how they want to be treated.
you.